Welcome back to Grump's Barn, where today I prove what a fucking liar I am. Yes, it's still there. And yes, this is another fucking video. But, big but. Oh, this will be the last one. So I've been waiting for the last 2 weeks for a new hose. There we go. And what I didn't realise with the hose was that it has clips on it that hold it in place. I will show you. There's supposed to be a clip on here, but as you can see, it's so rotted you can't even see where the clip was. I can just about see the clip up there now. I know it's there. That has a clip on it. This bit here is what you're supposed to pull on to get the clip out. Yeah, that's going to work, isn't it? This one is just rotted in so much I didn't even know it had a clip there. So even once I got the new hose, I then had to wait even longer for some new clips. Now today I'm going to have the fun of getting this fucker off, putting the new one on there, and then I'm going to sling these other bits on underneath so it's ready for everything bleeding up, and then that's it. Well, apart from the that stupid bloody cover over there, which I'm going to play with somehow. Oh, we shall see. Anyway, let's get on, see if I can get these bloody, what's left of these clips out. Well, after a lot of fighting, I managed to break the clip up, what was left of it. Got that out of there. This one actually unclipped. Took a bit of doing. Hell of a lot of penetrating fluid, but it finally let go. And I've disconnected the bottom there. Look at the state of that. This was just so manked up, nothing wanted to come apart. Look at it. It's terrible. So I've taken it apart, copper washers are out. They didn't want to come out either. One of them was stuck in there firmly. I've just annealed those, waiting for it to cool down so they can go back on. All I've got to do now is disconnect this top one up here. See if that wants to undo. Alright, back in a sec. And this just keeps getting better and better. I've got the brake line out, which is a new one not so long ago. That is stuck fast. Will not turn at all, and of course I've had to let it twist the pipe to get the fucker out. So I've got to make a new one. Wonderful. That was only fitted about a year or so ago. It just gunges up so much it will not turn on the fucking pipe. And as you can see, the pipe is now buckled. So that's no bloody good for anything. I got enough stuff here, I'll make a new one. It's just bloody annoying. There's always something. Right, well at least now I can get back down here, get the last of this brake line off. Maybe. No, that's stuck solid in its thing. I'm going to have to give that gentle nudges to get that out. Hey! This car hates me! Oh, I've got to get it back on the road because, well, when I said I was going to be working on the Series 2 next, I'm not. I was going to, but the Defender's now playing up. Yeah, that right hand swivel Actually the swivel was alright, it's leaking a little bit, but I knew it would do that. The stub axle on it was knackered, and if you remember, it was leaking fluid out all round into the bearings and everywhere because the inner seal and that had gone on it. And now that wheel bearing's grumbling like fuck. And I only repacked that with grease when I redid it and reset it all, and it was bang on. Flew through its MOT, and it's been absolutely fine until about 2 or 3 days ago, when it suddenly just started. It was going to start rumbling like fuck, and it really is rumbling like fuck. I reckon all the bloody grease is getting washed out of it by the EP in there. I had a quick check, and the EP is definitely contaminated. Deepest joys, that's my next job. I've just ordered 200 quid's worth of bits, so I'm going to redo both the swivels completely. I'll put all new bearings and that on them while I'm at it. I'm not buying new swivel balls though, I'm just going to repair those with some epoxy. I've done that before. I know it's not the not best practice maybe, but I did it on the old girl years and years ago when I first built her up, and that's been fine ever since. What I think I will do with this though is I'll build it up with epoxy, you know, all the pitted bits, and then when I've done it and smoothed it all down and everything, I may well put gaiters on the thing to stop all this salt and shit and that getting in there again. I think that might be a good idea living around here. Alright, anyway, let's get on with this. Well, there we go. Finally got her out. I've cleaned it up. That bracket is now, bloody hell, it's about 1/4 the thickness it was when I started. Cleaned that one up as well. Absolutely caked in shit. This thing did not want to come out. I had to, excuse me, I had to put some mole grips on the bottom of this, give it a nice old tight grip, waggle it. Took a lot of waggling before it finally decided it was going to let go. There was so much shit on it. In fact, that I've already knocked most of the shit off that. Bloody hell. What a fucking palaver, eh? Don't you just love working on motors, eh? Wonderful. I'd like to do this. Fucking mad I am. Right. Now, there's a bit of make up a new bloody copper brake line before I put this flexi on. Might help. There we go then. One brand new brake line at the top. The new brake line here, properly clipped in. And down here, nicely clipped in. And down the bottom, all cleaned up and put back with the washers nicely annealed. So they'll seal again because I don't have any new copper washers. But I've never had a problem after annealing them anyway. So yeah, that should be fine. So that's that all bloody done. That's taken me all afternoon now. So I'll be back again tomorrow at this, putting the cross member back on and the gear change rods. Still waiting to go on, but that's that done. Thank fuck for that. Another job out the bloody way. Another job that I didn't know I was going to have to do. As I say, along with replacing that other fucking copper line. It was so full of crap it was just stuck solid. Would not turn without wrenching the bloody line, but there you go. See you in a bit. Right, we're back again. And before I turn this camera on, I actually got around to putting those bloody selector rods back in place. Ah, what a twat that is. Now one end of each rod would go in nicely, and the other end, oh, what a bugger. I had to use a pair of adjustables to gently clip one of them on. The other one just took a little bit more pressure than I would have liked to have used on it, but no, both went in fine. Obviously I grease them up first, just a little. Although they've got like a plastic or nylon sleeve in them, probably nylon. A little bit of extra lubrication never hurts, so I've heard. Right, now this is going back on. Now I've seen this done before, whereby you connect up the ball joints first on either end, then pull up the middle and put the two bigger bolts in, just to hold the weight of it, whilst you then put in the two bolts on each of these supports for the arms, and that seemed to work. Whether it's going to work for me or not is another matter. It's going to fight me, I know it. It's fought me every other fucking bit of the way, so we shall see. Here we go then. All back on now. One subframe, or cross member, or whatever the fuck they want to call it. All I got to do, I've just noticed, got to tighten up. There's two bolts there and there that hold the torsion alarm in there. Stops the engine swinging backwards and forwards madly. So yeah, just got to tighten those up, which I'll do in a second. And that's it, this is all done. The only pain in the bum was these lower joints here, because you have to do it all with the spanner, you can't get anything else in there. And as these nuts are an interference fit on here, I found I had to jack them up slightly to get a bit of weight on and to stop the whole lot bloody turning, as these were tightening right down. But apart from that, not too bad. Oh yeah, it's all in now. New drop links as well, all tightened up and done. That's it. The only other thing that's got to go underneath is that bloody stupid cover, which I'll have a look at in a minute. But this is now the last video on this anyway, because all I've got left to do now is bleed everything. Yeah, I'm knackered as ever. Here's well the fucking place. Well, that's life. That's been half my life at night, yeah, I tell you. Right. Well, this is definitely the final one for this fucking thing, no matter what else happens to it, because all I've got to do now is, as I say, fit that bloody cover under there somehow. I have to chop it out a bit to make it go. I've got a bit of drilling and stuff to fit covers and things, where a hell of a lot of bolts snapped out when I was taking it apart. I'll just chuck that back on, well, cut down severely. So I've got access to it and I can see if the bloody thing ever leaks. And yeah, lead the brakes, lead the clutch again until it finally fucking works. And MOT the bloody thing. I need it back on the road sharpish, so I can get the Defender off the road, sort that out. Right, well thanks for watching, thanks for putting up with this fucking incredibly stupid long roller coaster ride of this fucking thing. I don't know. It's only taken so long really because I couldn't be arsed. Because it's just been such a pain in the fucking arse. I thought, why the hell do I do it? No, I'll find something else to do. And I found a million and one other things to do. Instead of coming down here to sort this bloody thing out, which should really have only taken a week or two, even with all the problems I've had with it. Or maybe a couple of months if you include all the waiting time for parts. But there you go. So my final thought on this is, don't fucking do it. Get someone else to bloody do it. Never twat. Right then, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Take care, people. Bye.